Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fintech Summit. With me is Mahmoud Abu Ebeie. He's the CEO and founder of GSS Group. Thank you so much for coming over to Entrepreneur.
Thank you. Thank you so much for welcoming me here.
It's lovely to meet actual entrepreneurs always. So thank you for
Pleasure.
finding us.
Thanks so much for arranging such a wonderful and exciting panel here. Appreciate it.
Amazing. So tell me a little bit about the company and what do you do?
So GSS Group is an Emirati technology company. We are based out of Dubai and we have our offices in Abu Dhabi. We're basically helping or assisting the banks to have a better solutions in terms of the payments, open banking, AKYC, AI solutions. And as of this moment, we have more than 16 financial institutions, including first Abu Dhabi Bank, Emirates MBD, United Arab Bank, one of these respected organizations where we are moving a part of the legacy system to the new transformative way of banking.
Amazing. Have you guys ever tried entering, Europe? Because I feel like there's so much digitalization and there's so many things they need help with when it comes to that sector, or do you base yourself only in this region?
No, definitely. I mean, we're always ambitious to enter another markets and to explore. As in this moment, we're focusing here in the region, in the GCC region, and we're learning from our neighbors in Africa and Southeast Asia, like India. As you know, India is one of the most advanced digital payments, I would say, in the world. Therefore, we're taking it step by step. And yes, when there are opportunities there, we'll go whatever it takes.
You should go and support them.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit more about, the importance of that cross-border collaboration in your opinion when it comes to fintech.
As you know now, the cross-border is one of the most important topics. The cross-border, when we transfer money outside, obviously there are fees and there is correspondent banks and there is a huge dependency in SWIFT. When there is a collaboration between the fintechs and the banks, I think there will be much more better solutions in terms of the ease of transfer, less fees, the speed of the transfer. It would be an instant payment. So I think one of the new innovative things that would come is instant cross-border payments, where it makes the money be received very fast and with less fees.
Okay. Yeah. And what's your favorite and your least favorite fintech solution so far?
I wouldn't say that there is a least favorite because every fintech fits on their purpose. One of the purpose would be the payments as a payment solution, open banking, as it will solve a lot of problems for the people who are living here or everywhere in the world when they have an access to different ways of financial products, such as different credits, financial planning, investments, different modes of investments. Yeah.
Right. Tell me, how do you define success as an entrepreneur?
Success is when you pass, it's a multi-factor thing. So basically, when you pass as a leader your knowledge to the next generation or to the people around you or your team, this is a proper success because they would definitely replicate and even innovate more. Success is when you solve a problem for the people who would need it. Like, for example, the under segment who doesn't have an access to the financial products. When you find for them a solution, I think this is a very important success because the minimum right for any human being is to have the basics of financial access. So I think this is one of the main successes.
And does success equal money?
See, money is a tool for us in life. Obviously, it helps us in terms of funding, in terms of attracting different talents. But success is not just there. As I told you, passing to different individuals with the know-how is very important. The byproduct is always the monetary part, which is the money. This is the byproduct. When you are successful and when you empower your people, when you serve your clients, when you serve your country in a good way, the byproduct, definitely the results would be monetized.
Now, I have to ask you one more thing, being an entrepreneur, how do you handle that fear of failure? Because in the first year, like over 90, startups do fail, unfortunately. Yeah. There's so much risk that needs to get into it. How do you handle that fear of failure?
One of my role models is His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, ruler of Dubai. He said, like, the greatest risk is not taking the risk itself. There is no such a thing called failure. It's either you win or learn. So if you fail, you didn't fail, you learn, and then you take it forward. And even a lot of international known figures like Bill Gates, they've been mentioning that you should try things while you are young. So you fail multiple times and then you will come to the end solution. So I don't think there is a fear of failure at all. We basically had challenges in our journey. The team was very persistent to continue. And I think it's from inside as a person that you're persistent, consistency, and determination
Right.
are the main key.
Right. What sort of advice would you give as a last question now to all those other young entrepreneurs out there that aspire to, form a company one day?
First of all, they should know what is their passion. Passion is very important. You must determine what is your passion. You must create your own path and always look at those international people, such as I mentioned, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, even Warren Buffett. Read their books, learn about what they're doing. And technology is one of the main things that will transform the world, mainly to follow your passion, to do a proper study for your plan, to also get an advice from the right people who have done mistakes previously, so you can avoid any of the challenges in the future.
Right. Right. And never be the smartest person in the room.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Absolute pleasure speaking to you today. We wish you the best of luck.
My pleasure.
And we hope to see you again very soon. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you so much.
Shukran.
Shukran.